A boy named George Gunderson did not do very well in school. His classmates ridiculed him every day, as did his teacher, Mrs. Jones. One day, Mrs. Gunderson went in to see Mrs. Jones to give her a piece of her mind. Mrs. Jones says, "George is the dumbest kid in the world." "My son is not dumb. He is a sweet and kind kid with plenty of potential." "He has no potential at all. He was born an idiot and will die an idiot." Some 30 years later, Mrs. Jones went to her doctor, who said, "You have a very rare disease. There is only one doctor in the whole country who can cure your disease. His name is Dr. Gunderson and he works in the Chicago hospital." So Mrs. Jones goes to Chicago hospital and Dr. Gunderson puts her on a life support machine. One day she asked him, "Dr. Gunderson, what is your first name?" Dr. Gunderson was about to answer when suddenly Mrs. Jones died. Dr. Gunderson saw that the janitor unplugged the life support machine so he could plug in his vacuum. He shook his head and said to the janitor, "You know, George, sometimes I can't believe you're my brother."